Happy Friday, you lovely lot. It is Friday, the 26th of, the 26th of February, and you're joining us for another fun-packed weekend here at Cheers Ears HQ. Yeah, welcome to the vlog. I have had a well good week. Sun's been out a bit, which is nice, makes us all feel a bit better. We've been really productive here. Haven't been overly busy here at the B&B, but you know, ticking on all right, but getting lots of little jobs done. Had a couple of results, had a couple of things that didn't go our way. Turns out, not bad at decorating, Kifo. You will have seen from the last couple of weekend vlogs we've been decorating room number 10. Not finished yet, but will be hopefully over this weekend. Dinner! So yeah, this is where I've been sort of camping out over the last over the last week really. And I've got about 4 more bits to do. I'm well proud of myself. Tracey and Luke and Daisy can't really believe I've done it. I didn't think it would go like this. I said to Tracey before I started it, I'm going to give it 4 bits of paper and I'll know then when it's, you know, when it's going to be a tricky bit. Anyway, I started on this wall, excuse me, I started on this wall, and obviously that's easy. And then I sort of started getting to some tricky bits, you know, around light sockets, around corners, around this sort of palaver. I've just got that last bit in the corner to do, and a little bit below the dado rail. Loving it. Like, I'm in here, I've had my stories on, I've been listening to the Duo podcast, I've been listening to a bit of Joe Rogan, I have been listening to, I'm a bit of an old man when it comes to, you know, radio plays, but I've had Radio 4 radio plays on, and I've been hauled up here, and yeah, so that's been a right result. And look, looking out onto the high street, it is a sunny old day out there, which is well nice. Luke's was off yesterday, he's off today. Daisy's going back to college. It feels like, where's my light? There's my light. It really does feel like we're on our way out of here, which is a right result. Oh, also another right result. So I've been off keto for back for a week, and I've been using that app that I showed you. I can't remember what it's called. It is well good. Like, it's got a barcode scanner on it. When I showed you on last week's vlog, it didn't really behave how I thought it would. I think that was our Wi-Fi. But I've been off keto for a week, so I'm on a calorie deficit. So you put all your details in, you put in how much weight you want to lose, and then it just works it all out for you. I don't really know what spreadsheets do. Tracey blooming loves them, but you know, copy and paste Kifo, not about that life. But you put in your exercise, and because I do the Peloton is pretty accurate with your calories. So if you do a bit of exercise, you stick them on. So it turns out calories, it doesn't turn out, I knew this. You put the calories in that you've burnt off, add them to your daily allowance, and then you just put, I put every single thing I eat, and I don't cheat, into it. It monitors your water, it can do other stuff. I think you can link it to Garmin's and Fitbits and all that sort of dubbins, but I'm not about that life. So yeah, you put all that in and it works it out. So keto's been brilliant, and it was fantastic for me. And I'm not, you know, I'm just a week in on this, but with keto, it was just like, you can eat that, you can't eat that. But since doing this, I've sort of gone back over what I was eating with keto, and I think I was having over 2,000 calories a day just in nuts. Probably not, yeah. Sounds like a whole food guy. Hi, I'm Justin Nuts. Anyway, I was eating a lot of nuts. And with this, you know, I've been smashing out my cherries. I've been, bread is back. I've had 2 takeaways. I've had McDonald's, a Big Mac and chips, but I was good. I didn't have like a milkshake, just had a Diet Coke. And I didn't have like a cheeky cheeseburger or 2 for the drive home. I was really good, just Big Mac, regular fries. The sweet and sour dip. Fantastic. I had a pizza last week, nearly made me cry. Texas barbecue on thin crust. And so I've had 2 takeaways, and I weighed myself last Friday, because that's when I was coming off it. And I weighed myself this morning. I've lost in a week, and I've not been hungry, but I'm not snacking, I'm sticking to it. I've lost 5.5 pounds. I cannot believe it. I don't think I've ever lost 5.5 pounds in a week. My clothes are literally already feeling better. And yeah, you get rid of these love handles. That's like the last bit. So I am over the moon with it. Also, Tracey does Slimming World, but she's been running it alongside this app, and she is blown away by it. And if Tracey's like blown away by slimming stuff and like apps and how it works and ease of use, she is, yeah, it means it must be pretty good. So for breakfast, I've been having bran flakes, and you just scan there's probably a better way of doing it, but this is how I'm doing it. You just scan the barcode, weigh it out. So all you really need is this app and some scales. And we got like fancy electric scales. I think everyone's probably got them now, not like those plastic ones where you put the thing on, weigh it out, or back in the day, my nan, with the little weights. Anyway, so it has been a really, really, really good week. Not sure what's going to happen with international travel. I know lots of people are going mad for it. Whether or not Mr. Biden's going to let us back to our happy place, who knows? But I'm taking that as a win. We're on our way out of there. People are getting vaccinated. My mum's been vaccinated, my nan's been vaccinated, my sister, my brother-in-law to be, a couple of mates have been vaccinated. So yeah, it is, I really feel this is coming, yeah, and we're getting bookings for like cyclists. We're on a new cyclist route, so we're getting all these cyclists coming through, and they're just brilliant business. I've had a right result we had our boys out to do some work, and I thought it was going to be a week's work, and I thought they were going to take, I'll show you, I thought it was going to be a week's work, and I thought they were going to have to take a ceiling down. Anyway, sorry camera. So I thought they were going to have to take the ceiling down, and I thought it was going to be a fortune, but we had to do it. Sorry, excuse the state of this room, it's not been serviced, and the builders have been in it. So I'm going to have to redecorate that because they made a bit of a mess, and they have been chomping about. So the shower in this room used to be great, because we've got a massive water system, newish water system. And then it stopped working. We used to have people that used to rave about this shower, and then it just went pants. So I told them we just got to get it sorted out. So this is the extent of the damage that they've done. So all I've got to do, again, excuse the state of the room, builders have been in. They've taken these off nicely. So all I've got to do is make this good. And now I've found my new skill set for a bit of DIY and a bit of making good. I'm going to give it a go. So I bought some expanding foam. So I'm going to sling that all in there, smooth it down to bridge that gap, and just stick the tiles back on. And while I'm at it, I'm going to give this a coat of paint as well. So as you can probably tell, I'm buzzing. I've had like a well good week, considering. Got to go to the garden centre. Got to go to the garden centre to get some meat for the roasts, and the sun is out. I don't show, if the sun stays out, might take Luke's car. Luke's got a well nice little car, a little convertible, so the sun's going to be out, it's going to be lovely. Oh, and also racing's back. So Luke's first race is going to be at Snetterton in April, because Luke, at some point I'll show you some old pictures of Luke. The fact that my wonderful son is classed as an elite athlete, it just blows me away. Anyway, Luke is classed as an elite athlete, so Luke and I can stay over at the Premier Inn for the weekend of the race, which is what we wanted, but I'm not sure if the girls are. And what we've decided to do, to get the work-life balance a bit better, for the weekends that we're racing, we're shutting the business, because why not? Got to have a life. So at the moment, it's looking like the girls can't come with us. I have got an idea though, but I need to run it past the rest of the team. I've run it past Tracey. She's 50-50 on it. But I'll tell you guys, because you know, we like to have a chat. I'm thinking of hiring a camper van for the weekend. It's quite expensive though, because they only do them for a week. But I'm thinking, because it's before everything opens up, they might let us just have it for a few days. It's 500 quid for a week. Appreciate that over, you know, 7 days is not too bad. But the guy's local. I've not reached out to him yet, but if we can get that price down quite a lot, you know, with the premise that we might use it throughout the season for bits and pieces, we might do that. I'd really like to do that, but I also need to check with the British Motorsport, see if we're allowed to if they're allowed to come to the event as well. Anyway, enough rambling on. Got a bit of work to do this morning, so got to get some rooms ready. I've done my Peloton, we've done a bit of breakfast. It is 10 o'clock, I've had my shower, blow dried my hair again. There's my 80s quiff. Like if you saw me running around the streets, 80s? No, 90s quiff. Running around the streets of Magaluf in my dungarees and my wallabies and my whistle and my white gloves. Anyway, enough of that. So we've got a few rooms to do, but we're not going to bust a gut on it today. Yeah, crack on. Take you lovely lot with us. Don't know, there's going to be work, there's going to be mending stuff. Washing machines are whizzing around, but we're all in a good place. All done.
Oh, brilliant. I can have a look in a minute.
What do you think of my wallpapering skills?
Brilliant.
It's good, isn't it?
I'm very impressed.
I know.
Yeah, you should be very proud.
I am very proud.
Brilliant.
So I'm going to start having a bit of a tidy up there. And, you know, a bit of a hoover. Get all the offcuts sorted out because the electrician's coming tomorrow to put some electrical points on. So yeah, how's your week been?
It's been good actually.
Has been good, isn't it?
Yeah, I think because the weather's been a bit brighter, it's felt better.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a few things done this week.
Feel like we're going in the right direction.
Yeah, that's positive.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to go and sort upstairs out and yeah, crack on. Right, it's coming up for 5 o'clock. I've tidied this room out pretty good. I'm really happy with this so far. I put the bed up like that, obviously, so I could hoover around, get it a bit sorted out. I have had one issue. So there was an old radiator, not one issue. I've had loads of issues, but this is the biggest one. So there was an old radiator there mounted to the wall, so I've removed that, and it's damaged some of the wallpaper, and it's like this embossed stuff. So I've got some similar looking paper to go on there. Put it on earlier and it bubbled up, but to be honest, if I'm being 100% honest, I didn't like scrape all the wall back before I put it down. I thought, sort of reverted to old Keith where stick it on, see if it looks alright. Anyway, it didn't look alright. So I've been to B&Q, they didn't have any of this stuff. I don't know, this stuff could have been on there for a long time. So I'm going to redo that probably tomorrow afternoon. So I've only got 2 bits to go on there, which is a right old touch. I've cleared everything out of the room. So luckily we've got no guests in tonight. That one's for the tip. Repurpose that as a nice mattress. Clear all this gear away. But I think by the end of the weekend, this room will be kind of ready. Get the telly up on the wall. Lights are going on tomorrow. So yes, so as I say, coming up for 5 o'clock. Not really seeing the rest of the team today, so let's turn all the lights off and go have a bit of a scrub. Might have to pop to Tesco's. I don't really want to go, but I think Tracey's out of her favourite wine, so need to keep her happy. So order some food, get the orders in from the kids. Chinese tonight. Not had a Chinese, like a proper Chinese, in a long time. When I say proper Chinese, you know, prawn crackers, prawn toast, sweet and sour prawns, battery ones and all that. I've saved my calories today. So, where's my lights? Gonna get some food ordered. We've got 2 bags of joy. What are you doing?
Grooving.
You are grooving?
Yeah, High School Musical, you know.
Nice. What are you doing? What are you having for dinner tonight?
Right.
Right.
Right, so all the vegans have come for me.
Vegans aren't like that. Vegans are nice people. Daisy's having meat tonight. And I'm having a prawn cracker. I haven't had one of these for ages.
Eating's hard.
It's so good.
I've just done the editing for last week when you first started not eating keto and eating other stuff. There's lots of pictures of you just going when you're eating things.
Oh, I just got goosebumps. So you have a massive Chinese in a minute. I've just been told off because I ordered it and had a nice big chat with my brother. And then I forgot to say that I'd ordered it. It turned out and Tracy's not put her dinner in the microwave.
I have now though.
Nice. Right, so I'm going to sit at the table. I'm going to keep that all bagged up for now. See you in a bit. So this is our Chinese. So Daisy has just had your first piece of meat.
Didn't disappoint.
How was it?
Great.
What was it? Chicken?
Yeah, I don't have any regrets.
I've seen Kylo.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about his mental state.
I think he's a bit blue.
Just staring. You right, bud?
He's just fed up.
No, he's just waiting for someone to come and give him affection. Look, he loves it. And then he caught a look of himself in the mirror and was like, oh yeah.
I'm magnificent.
I am a commercial cat. I am scared.
How are we, Luke? You've uploaded for once.
I did a thing.
You did a thing.
How wacky. Yeah, it's very unlike me, isn't it, to actually do something pretty much when I said I was going to do it.
I know. Oh, yeah, you have. You've stuck to a deadline.
It's a brand new me.
I love it. It is 10:20. I've had a proper doze on the sofa. Well, nice Chinese. Really, really, really enjoyed that. And then we watched Captain America, Winter Soldier. Is that the one? Really enjoyed that too. And then fell asleep during WandaVision. That was a bit confusing. So we will check up with that tomorrow. So we'll see you lovely lot in the morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. It is, what's the big clock say? 25 to 10. We've had a bit of a lay-in, didn't get up till 9. Sorry about the slick old Barnet, just jumped out the shower. So, had a nice lazy morning, had a bit of breakfast, watched Mr. David and Mr. Ian, watched Luke's new video. If you've not, if you've not seen it, go and check it out. Especially if you're into, let's get some better light in here. Especially if you're into iRacing or anything like that, and Luke's general banter. So head over to Luke Pullum Racing, check his video out, show him some love. It is beautiful out there today. So the plans for today are, Nick the electrician is coming around just after 10. He's going to put the new sockets in. I've got to take the bed apart that's in there and shift that somewhere. Bit more wallpapering, a little bit of touching up, and hopefully start shifting some furniture that we've got stored around our bit, other bits, into that room and start getting it ready to, hopefully we'll have that rented out next week, so fingers crossed. So we'll take you lovely lot along with us. Right. Focus! Dinner. What's that, some sort of interpretive dance?
Go for yeah.
What time is it?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll tell you what time it is.
Sorry.
It is 5 to 2. Nick the electrician's just gone. Nick likes to chat. He's a lovely, lovely man, but...
Got very thick Wiltshire accent, isn't he?
He has, yeah. He's funny. Also, been listening to my Discover Weekly on Spotify, and like some weeks when you Discover Weekly... Wait there, Daisy. Sometimes when you Discover Weekly, it's like... Who are you trying to appeal to? Who is, But this week, my Discover Weekly has been bossing it. Right, the reason I wanted Daisy... Stop. The reason I wanted Daisy to stay there, because you've seen it already, because Daisy's not seen this room, so wait there. Because this was probably one of my least favourite rooms. In you come. It's not finished yet, obviously.
It's had a bit of a glow up, hasn't it? It's well good.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you got telly on the wall, that went on super easy. Still got some making good to do. Nick's found some redundant bits. I'm gonna have to patch that in. We put a couple of these fancy USB things in. Telly went on the wall like a dream. Lights are up. What do you think?
Right.
It's good, isn't it?
I think you did that though.
I know.
Oh, I saw something on TikTok that I was going to send to you. It was how to get wallpaper around light bulb switches.
My social media stuff is blowing up with wallpapering tips,
Yeah.
painting. I don't know. We are being listened to. But I don't care because it's giving me stuff that I want. Everyone's like, oh, Big Brother's listening, and listen away, mate, because if you're gonna send me to plastering and concrete insights, I'm all over that. Anyway, and I'll see if I can get, this is my problem area here. Huh?
You're gone to him. Biceps for days.
Stop looking at ripped men. This is my problem area.
What is that? What happened?
Yeah,
What's
well,
going down?
I've got to put some other wallpaper on that doesn't quite match, but Mum's okay with it because I think we can't find anything to match this.
It's really old.
Yeah, so I found some other stuff that's similar, and once I slap a load of paint on it,
But why is it gone?
I had bubbling issues, and it remains a lovely day outside. Right, I'm feeling very positive at the moment.
I think it's the weather.
I think it's and you look lovely by the way.
Gone all.
I haven't got time today. But you can probably talk Mum into it.
Okay.
Right, so it's nearly, that's not nearly, it is just gone 20 past 4, and I am going to call it a day for today. When I first started this, I hate decorating, and I think I've said it before. How I decorate a room, I decorate it, I don't do any prep, and if any bit looks really bad, then I'll just focus on that bit. Can't really justify paying for people to come and do the decorating for us at the moment because we're not busy, we don't know, you know, we've still got a bit of a way to go before we can get back and, you know, run at full throttle. So I thought, I'm gonna see if I can do this, give this a go myself. So I spent a lot of time on the prep, I did all the rubbing down, what I'm trying to say is, I'm well proud of myself. I didn't think it would look this good. I've got a couple of little bits to do, but yeah, if I'd have paid someone to come and do this, I would have been happy. So I've cleared all down, and you know, there are a lot of bits. There are a few bits that I will know that have, you know, that will need doing, but I'm well chuffed. So, you know, this is the only real iffy bit. So I'm going to give that 2 coats tomorrow, and then we might be able to start shifting furniture in. Maybe not tomorrow because I want to have a bit of a weekend. But definitely next week I can start shifting gear and bits and pieces. Who knows? Or I might get up early tomorrow and get a coat on. I'm going to get up early and do that. Right, I've got all this sorting out to do. However, that is going to wait until tomorrow because now, time to go and do a bit of chilling. I'm going to have a cheeky shower. Tracey is cooking tonight, so we've got a chilli, and Luke started work at 12, so I think he's back a little bit earlier. And I might watch, I've got to watch WandaVision again because I fell asleep in that. So yeah, time to go and hang with the fam, and we'll see you in a bit. Right, it's 5:45. Tracey's just pointed out this clock's actually got numbers on it, and I've just told, there we go, because I'm always looking at it going, and then I told Tracey about when I couldn't tell the time when I was at like primary school. Is it primary school, that one?
Well, depends how old you were.
It's St Jude's.
Yeah, we've been primary, yeah.
Yeah, and because I had a digital watch. Also, when you're 7, why do you need a watch? It's like, well, where have I got to be? I don't know, I've got to sit here, and then someone's going to tell me it's story time, and like if I need a wee, I have to put my hand up. Anyway, I once got sent to the school hall because the teacher asked me to go into the hall and check what time it was, and I'm like, oh no, I can't tell the time. Everyone else can. Everyone's got their, like, you know, me with a Casio. Anyway, I had to go to the school hall. The caretaker came out, and I'm like, well, can you tell me what time it is? And I was pretending that I couldn't see it. Not that I had needed glasses. Not an interesting story. No. You cooked dinner.
I've cooked dinner. We're having chilli. Could you hold the camera up a little bit more, please? Because at my age, I need that height. No, that's a better angle. You always do really unflattering. That's better. That's probably a bit too much.
Right, come on, tell us.
This is the grey. I've made a chili con carne.
Yeah.
So we're having that. Daisy's got some leftover sort of veggie stuff to help the pasta that she's going to have tonight. And yeah, that's where we're at. I've worked it out. I've worked out your calories for Nutracheck.
Nice.
So yeah.
Cool. This camera angle reminds me of that program we're watching.
Oh yes.
What's it called?
Behind Her Eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a few scenes where every now and then they do like the cameras on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Which is like their out of body experience, which is a bit weird.
Yeah. We're watching this program, right? And it's like going, look at me all high up. I'm not going that high because I think I'm running out a bit of turf on the back here. So watching this program, it's really, really good. Yeah, Behind Her Eyes, and it's like flashbacks between like now and like when this woman was having some treatment. Anyway, as we're watching it, they're doing one of the flashbacks, and I've just got to Trace. I think that's the woman like when she was younger, and it's like the same actress.
Well, we've already watched an episode of it, and I was like, yeah, of course it is. I didn't realise you didn't know that it was.
No. Life's a bit hard for me. Right, so we've done that. Daisy's watching... I want to put my steps back.
Oh, no.
So, from now on, we're going to have to take these out and about when we're in Florida.
Yeah, can I have that and my ring light, please?
Yeah, how's that?
As we're walking around the parks.
Yeah, you're not allowed selfie
No,
sticks.
you're not.
So I think we're going to watch a bit of telly. Should we watch some telly?
Let's watch some telly.
Let's watch some.
Yeah, we're going to watch some maths.
Yeah.
Well, Daisy's watching a film, so she might want to finish her film.
Alright, we'll find something to watch.
Or we'll, yeah.
Cool. Fancy pasta, that looks nice. It's green. Why is it green?
bought green pasta.
It's from the aliens.
It's from the aliens. Ooh. Right, so dinner is served.
Well, I haven't got it out of the oven yet, but...
You said it was ready.
nearly
You've got me up. I was sat watching telly, having a nice time being left alone. What are you girls watching?
We've been watching Mother's Day, the film.
Is it good?
It's very good. Love it.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. I saw it a long time ago.
Yeah. James Aniston.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh. Oh.
And I've been sat watching some Mazda racing, which was nice because I, you know, just sat on my own having a nice time. And we're just about to have dinner on our laps because Luke's not here, but he'll be back shortly after 8. We're having chilli and we're going to watch Married at First Sight Australia and see what these awful people have been up to this week. Right, that is dinner done. All the kitchen is pretty much cleaned down. Number one son is back from work and being well annoying. Luke, what are you doing?
Partying, man. Don't keep this in.
It's staying in. Daisy's having a bath and then having an early night. Kylo is... What's going on here, Kylo? I don't wear hoodies all the time.
Whoa! You turned the camera away, took it back, and now you've got your hood up.
I don't wear hoodies all the time. However, every time... Since he's come back, every time I turn my back, he comes up and puts my hood up. Thinks it's funny. It's not funny,
It's funny.
you
Mum's
sad
think
little
it's
man. Did you think it was funny?
It was funny the first time.
Yeah, but he's done it like 30 times.
It gets funnier each time you do it.
Repeat until funnier.
And he's doing it so my ears aren't going in, so they're sticking out, so I look weird. Anyway, what are we going to watch tonight? Should we watch
Behind Her Eyes, I think. With the camera angle.
Behind her eyes.
Right. What did you say? Say it in the voice you just said it in.
Behind her thighs. Filthy lady on the TV.
Right. Right. We're going to chill out for a bit. Yeah. It is dark and it is 10:30 and it's bedtime. Don't know what my light's like. How's that? Better. We're watching.
Yeah.
We got one
Behind
more.
Her Eyes.
How good is that?
Really good. It's taken a very twisty turn.
We've got one episode left. I think we're going to watch a bit in bed.
Yeah.
We'll probably fall asleep.
Yeah, it's good though.
But a nice chilled evening.
Yeah, lovely. Really
Yeah.
lovely.
We'll see you lovely lot in the morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. It has just gone 9:05, Sunday morning. The sun has got his hat on. It is looking beautiful out there. Nice bit of a lay-in. Actually, I woke up at 6 o'clock and then just lied in bed for 2 hours. Got up, had some breakfast and watched Mr. David and Mr. Ian. And now the plan for today is I have got to put a coat of paint on that. Then I'm going to pop downstairs, do a little bit of life admin. And then I'm going to do a Peloton. And then I'm going to go and get the shopping for Sunday roast. Then I'm going to come back and put another coat of paint on that. Then I'm going to start clearing the landing, getting a bit of furniture in here, and then cooking a bit of dinner. The reason I'm doing a Peloton on a Sunday is because with this sort of calorie deficit thing, I have an amount of calories to have a day. And I really look forward to, well, after last week's Sunday roast, I'm well looking forward to this week's. And, you know, I don't want to have to worry too much about calories and stuff. I'm not going to worry about anything, to be honest. But that's why I'm going to do it on a Sunday. So, plan now, get telly on, get painting. Right, so done all the painting that needs to be done in there for today. I thought I was going to need 2 coats, but I think it's only going to need the 1. So I've done that. I've done a Peloton, so I've earned me extra calories from a big fat roast dinner later, which I am well excited about. Had another shower, 2 showers Keitho. Well done, Keith, staying clean. And I'm off to the garden centre to get the meat and then to Tesco's. It's 11:30. I'm being well productive. So I think Luke's going to work for 1 o'clock. I think he's having, this Chinese has done some miles, to be honest. I think, how many meals you had out of that Chinese?
A couple. It's lasted me a few days.
All right, there, it's Leisure Suit Luke.
Yeah, man. You know, just trying new styles at the moment. The weather's getting hotter, so is my clothing.
You look like some sort of Soprano-style gangster.
Oh, I got out the bath earlier, so I've sort of got it all slicked back.
I like it.
Like a cool James Dean.
Kylo, how are we doing this morning? Yeah, all good? Meow. Right, so yeah, I'm off. Where's my light? So yeah, I am off to get some shopping. I've heard a lot about this stuff.
It's pretty emotional.
Isn't it nice?
Thank you.
Where did Mum go?
To the office.
To the office. Right, so what is this? Biscoff.
Yeah.
Hello, you've been on the vlog today?
Have I?
Yeah. Welcome to the vlog.
Thank you.
Have you tried this Biscoff stuff?
Yes. I had a spoonful yesterday.
I've not tried this ever, and you know, everyone goes on about it. I know the stranger couple like it a lot as well. I've never tried it. I've never tried the spread. I've never tried the ice cream. What's better, spread or ice cream?
Spread.
What is better than the ice cream? Right.
Yeah, it's pure. It's the pure sauce of Biscoff.
Is it?
Yeah, but the ice cream's nice.
Right, well I'm going to try it. I've been to Tesco's.
I think the biscuits are the best one, isn't it?
What, biscuit?
It was based on a biscuit.
Isn't it? Yeah, no, yeah, I know that. I've not tried the biscuits either.
Biscuit dipped in the spread. That's it.
Isn't that too much Biscoff?
No.
You can never have too much Biscoff.
So I'm going to give it a try. Anyway, I've done Tesco's. That wasn't too bad. It is beautiful out there.
Lovely, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, and the garden centre was nice. Got a well nice bit of meat for dinner. Got beef.
Nice for change.
Yeah. Right, can you for the sake of vlogging, can you load me up with a hefty one of those, please? Oh, no little moons.
No, there weren't any yesterday.
No. Oh, that's a big one. What if I don't like it?
No, you've got
You'll like it. It's good, isn't it?
I'm telling you now.
better than Little Moons.
That's pretty good. There's no way that the spread or the biscuits can be better than that. I'm glad I did the Peloton today. Right, I'm taking a break from the room, so I'm going to be doing the room and cooking, you know, multitasking. It is a thing for us lads. You in there, Trace?
Yeah.
So us boys can do more than one thing at a time. Whether we do it well or not is another story. Anyway, got a great big bit of beef here. Not very good at cooking beef, but I'm giving it a go, and this is some fancy beef from the garden centre. So we made him a little bed. So we got some rosemary from out the rosemary from out the front. We got some onions, we got some celery, everyone's favourite, carrots, garlic. I think that might be it. So this needs to go in the oven for 2 hours at 180. So what's probably going to happen if I leave it in for that whole duration? It's lovely little tasty bed in there. It's going to burn. So if you get a bit of burnt onion going into your gravy, that's going to gnaws all the gravy right up. So we don't want that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick that in for about just over an hour, and then I'm going to put the beef onto another tray and stick it back in. And then, you know, try and make the gravy out of that. So that should work nice. I'm also doing something slightly different with the homemade Yorkies this week, because I only gone and got some dripping from the butcher at the garden centre. So I was listening in the week, one of the radio shows I was listening to, and they were saying that apparently olive oil, did you know this, Trace? For Yorkshire puddings, shouldn't really use olive oil.
Oh, really?
No, because it doesn't get to a high enough temperature.
Oh,
Who'd have known? I didn't. So today we are going to try it with beef dripping.
nice.
Very nice. So yes, I'm going to whack that in, then I'm going back upstairs, going to start putting the curtains up and shifting some furniture around. So it's all go, but I think we're going to call it a day at about after dinner. I'm not doing anything else after dinner. We got no guests in this evening, have we?
No, no one's checking in.
So I can leave it in a bit of a jumble upstairs.
Yeah, I'm sorting in the morning.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Like a little bride, did you?
No, I've just got a bit of a sniffly.
I've got a sniffle.
Yeah.
I had a sniffle
A
for
bunged up nose.
2 first-class steps tickets to Nutracheck App, please. What was that?
Oh God, I don't know.
Lockets.
Yes.
Were it lockets or
Something
tunes?
like that. Yeah, or Vic, or something like
It
that.
wasn't Vic.
No.
No. Right, so I'm going to slam in the beef, sort some gear out. But yeah, when it comes to, when it gets to dinner, that's it. We're going to watch the end of Behind Her Eyes. We've got half an episode left to go. That is good.
It's taken a twisty turn into the supernatural slightly, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But in a good way.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And we've got a This Is Us to watch. And
Tissues ready?
yeah, a bit of a howl up. So yeah, we will crack on, get some food on the go, get some furniture shifted. It's quite a busy old Sunday, but not in a bad way. I've got the telly on upstairs, got American Pickers on. That's quite a good programme when there's not a lot else on. So yeah, all good. Having quite a nice Sunday actually, and it is still glorious out there. Blue skies ahoy! Right, it's gravy. It's gravy. Gravy's going down. So there we go. So that's all the veggies and stuff squished down, and that's got a bit of plonk in it. Fancy plonk, Tracey's plonk. So I would say a big glass and a half has gone in there, and that has reduced down so it doesn't smell all winey. I've taken that off the heat. What?
Whiny.
Whiny.
Whiny wine.
I'm just going to add the flour. Right. Do you know they've landed something on Mars at the moment?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They got a rover on Mars, like going around taking pictures of everything. Do you know what they should start doing before they start doing exploration like that? They should start fixing the problems on this planet.
What's the problem that they need to fix?
Oh, yes.
Bloody flour! It's so annoying, look!
Everyone knows that Home Pride is the best kind of flour. It comes in a box and it's clean.
Yeah, but you can never get it.
I know, but why don't we just get like a box?
It's not just flour, it's sugar as well.
Yeah.
Like you go to the aisle in Tesco's, strap yourselves in, bit of rain coming. You go to that and there's a pallet, and then underneath there's just like bit of sugar everywhere. Like what is going on? Look, it's, what year is it? 2020?
2021.
2021. Look, it's 2021. I've just got this out of the cupboard. Whoever has used this last, by no fault of their own, look, it's everywhere. What is going on? Look! It's... We need a fix before we start jogging off to Mars. Sort the flour out, and then the sugar, then Mars. Right. What are you doing?
Me?
You look like you're some sort of Morris dancer.
Just playing my laptop.
Anyway, sorry about that. That's been bothering me for a long time. So I'm going to put about 4 or 5 spoonfuls in there, stir it up, and then that's going to make a paste. And then I'm going to add some liquid. I haven't got any homemade vegetable stock, you know, shock horror. So I'm going to make some up with some OXO cubes. Then mix it all up, make a nice old gravy. Right, so I've added the flour. I know I do this every week, so sorry you lot. Skip forward, you know, if you don't want to see this. I'm just going to wiggle this all around until all the flour's gone. And what this does, stops your gravy being lumpy. Right, so that is all the flour mixed in, and then you get like this claggy old, you know, dubbins. I'm going to add the stock to that in a second, but what I forgot to say was, on that joint, before I did that, there was like loads of liquid, mainly fat, which I've drained into a bowl, and I've actually whacked that in the freezer, because what I want that to do is start solidifying, and then nick, because what happened, the fat will go to the top, and then all the good, oh, it's all good, all the dripping and stuff, all the flavour in the bottom. And what I might do is whiz that off and stick that in with the gravy, or I might just eat it. Anyway, but yeah, make sure you drain that fat off, because there was quite a lot of fat off that joint. Otherwise your gravy, you'll be eating your gravy and be like, oh, what's that? So yeah, make sure you drain that off. Right, so I've added 2 litres. No, I haven't. I've added 1 litre to this pan, which seems like quite a lot. And I'm just going to gently wiggle this around. Daisy, can you tell our friends what it smells like? It smells...
Smells like a warm hug.
Oh, it smells so good. And then I'm just going to move this around till this is, you know, all making friends with the stock, and let it bubble away for a bit. Right, I actually ended up adding another ½ litre in there, just of water to top it up, because it was going quite thick. So there's 1.5 litres in there. I've adjusted it, like all the posh chefs say, adjusted it, put some salt and white pepper. You know, everyone bangs on about black pepper, but we all know where it's at really. White pepper, you know, dippy eggs, soldier, don't have black pepper on them, white pepper. Anyway, that is bubbling along nicely. I generally always put something sweet in with the gravy. I said before, I've even put like strawberry jam marmalade in it a couple of times. I found some, focus, not in focus is it? Caramelised onion chutney. So I'm going to stick some of that in, because it's a nice little bit of sweetness in that. So I'm going to stick probably like 3 or 4 teaspoons in there, maybe a bit more, stir it around. But that is tasting great. I'll get Daisy to try in a second because she is a gravy aficionado, aren't you, Daiso?
I am.
Stop what you're doing.
I need to mix it.
Stop what you're doing.
Why?
Because I want you to try the gravy first.
Okay.
We don't let Mum out to do shopping very often, but when she does, the kids love it because she brings back weird and wonderful stuff, don't you, Trace?
Yeah.
What have you brought back this time?
Peanut butter and Marmite.
There we go.
Peanut butter.
There we go.
I have many questions.
Kitchen is trashed, I've managed to trash it already, but I have strained the gravy off. So when you run it through a colander and put it in this big pot, that's what you're left with. And this is the gravy. I'm going to say now, this is, the consistency is wonderful. I'm pretty happy with it, Daisy. You're going to say that it needs adjusting and stuff because...
Very nice.
It's good, isn't it?
Bit of salt.
How bad is it?
I'm just jarred.
So we go.
I
about
licked
full-
that, but oh, you've gone quite. It just really threw me off. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's. I don't know.
There's no need for that.
No, no one asked for this.
Right, hold it up, just so we can warn everyone.
It's not awful. Just don't do it. If you really want peanut butter and Marmite, have peanut butter and Marmite together on a piece of toast.
Yeah.
I would not, with Marmite, you know, my trusty old sun pat in the cupboard, I will, if I'm feeling a bit peckish, I'll be like, oh, spoonful of peanut butter.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I would never go for that.
No. I don't think anyone would like that. That's a miss.
Yeah.
Right. So, I've taken the beef out. So we're going to put a tinfoil hat on him, keep him warm. Spuds are in, parsnips are in. I don't think we're going to use this dripping. I think we're going to use the dripping off the meat. Save opening that. But yeah, that's what came off that joint. So it's been in the freezer just to set it. So I'm going to put it in the Yorkshire pudding tray. But what I'm also going to do, stop them sticking, I'm just going to give them a quick squirty around the sides, just so the Yorkies don't stick. But yeah, cracking on nicely. He's going in on the gravy.
That's lovely.
It's good, isn't it?
That's really nice.
Daisy was just saying, why do people like Bisto? Well, nothing wrong with Bisto, because it is well easy, but Luke would have Bisto over that all the time.
I wouldn't. I would have that over
Yeah.
Bisto.
I bored Bisto.
Oh yeah, because you've not had gravy for a while, have you?
No.
Nice, I'm glad it's a good one.
Yeah.
And the weird, not the weird thing, but every time we make it, it's never the same.
No.
No.
It tastes different.
It does.
It's good though.
It's good. Right, it's so good. They're already tucking in. So I've done a bit of cheating, but these are the Yorkies with the beef dripping. They look great. Happy with them. Cheats, cauliflower, cheese, but we've already tried the beef, haven't we?
I've just been picking at it like Debbie in the gravy.
How good.
Daisy's having a moment like you had last week when you were tasting new
that's
foods.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to get stuck in. Obviously, we'll plate one up for number one. See you in a bit. So, we've got our cherries on the firm. We're still waiting for number one, but he's got his dinner plated up, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And we're going to watch This Is Us for a bit. It's 11:15. What is going on? That is late.
It is late.
We had a nice old evening. We have finished Behind Her Eyes, which was well good.
Yeah, it was really
I never saw
unusual.
that coming.
Really, yeah. Nice that it was actually something very, very different, I think.
Tracy normally calls it like halfway through a thing like that and she's
That
like,
one, no.
damn, and like,
No.
never saw that coming.
No.
That was great.
It was good.
Then we watched The Dig.
Yeah, which was lovely. Beautiful film.
Yeah. It's not really my sort of bag, that, but I loved it.
Yeah, really lovely. Beautifully shot, beautifully acted.
Is it Ray Fiennes?
Ray Fiennes, yeah.
Who went to Luke's school?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
that's...
at the same time, obviously.
No, obviously. Luke was there a bit
He's
after.
an old boy.
And then we caught up with the lovely Despicable 3. That was... I love it when Steph loses the plot. It's my favourite thing. I think it's like my favourite thing when she starts giggling. Anyway, the cats are happy. What's going on here, cats? Not seen you for a while, Starzo. No, you mugging me off? What's going on? And we've washed up. Oh, funny thing happened this evening. Had a couple of guests turn up to check in. We weren't expecting them because we've made sure we didn't have any bookings in for this weekend because shifting furniture around, the main house is in a right old state. Anyway, 2 blokes turned up. Thought they'd booked for tonight. They're actually booked for like a Sunday in March. But anyway, fortunately we could look after them. They're here on work. And they were with us last week, so they're squared away, but got no breakfast for them, but they were just happy that we could accommodate them. So, a bit of a lay-in tomorrow. And, Luke, you watching Match of the Day? No shirt on as normal?
No shirt, living the dream.
Just sat with your cat?
Yes, my babe.
You alright?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, good, mate. Right. Thanks for following along with us this weekend. Hope you have a lovely week. Stay safe, be kind. Cheers, Ian.